In accordance with Section 50, Article 2 of the PPDA Act 2003 and Regulation 53 of the Local Government PPDA Regulations 2006, and the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda Policy 2014 that provide for the need to support locally manufactured products, knowledge transfer, and human capital development, the authority issues following guideline on reservation schemes to enhance local content in public procurement, and the major objective is to provide for mechanisms of increasing the input of local labor, goods and services in the procurement of public sector projects, goods and services within the country.
We use local content through application of preference schemes and reservation schemes. When we are advertising for road works, especially those that are funded by government of Uganda, we put it clearly that this is reserved for local contractors, and this has helped most of our local contractors to get contracts with KCCA, and we've also used them under our framework contracts.
We have reserved by threshold. Threshold meaning that some contracts must be only competed for by local providers of some value, which is very good, and we have statistics. People are getting a lot of contracts in UNRWA, getting a lot of contracts in KCCA and other government entities. And here I'm talking about foreign roadworks, 45 billion and below. No foreign contractor competes within that threshold. For other works like buildings, dams, irrigation, this threshold is at 10 billion. Competition must be only among local providers.
Local content, we are so much proud to associate ourselves with the content and the innovation related to the local content. We always carry out annual supplier forum to build capacity of service providers in order for them to submit responsive bids so that they can get business opportunities in the fund. Actually, I'm glad to say that 96% of the total contracts that we award are given to local service providers.
Yeah, we have also used it in consultancy services. We advertise and we indicate to them that this is reserved for the local consultants.
We are working hard to ensure that procurements below 10 billion are awarded strictly to local service providers.
If a Chinese company gets a contract worth 100 billion, 30 they must demonstrate, and we monitor that 30 billion, at least 30 billion is given to a local contractor in form of works and supplies. And I think that is, but also the most important is the attachment of this local contractor to the foreign contractor so that he can gain skills, and then in the future he is able to do these complex works that are done by the foreign contractors. Of course, in addition to those contracts, we are talking about reservation by product. We have products which are exclusively reserved for our local manufacturers. These include textiles, your Uganda Police, your Uganda Army, Uganda People's Defense Forces, your prisons, your NMS, your Ministry of Health for nurses and whatever, you must buy here in Uganda. We are also talking about pool of equipment for lease. We need to have government have pool of equipment in different regions, because those are the hindrances of our local providers.
It works, it is a good thing to boost our economy, and it is, I urge all entities to take it up and we build our economy.
The benefits are more than the coin you are saving from buying outside, because you are going to get employment, you are going to have our children employed, you are going to have other utilities, our local utilities consumed, like power and water. In terms of local content, in terms of supporting Buy Uganda, Build Uganda, we are there.
This has provided for mechanisms of increasing the input of local labor, goods and services in the procurement of public sector works, goods and services within the country.